Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for tuning back in, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Rani. Today's video is another cash envelope stuffing. This is for the first week of June. So before I do get started, I just want to say thank you to everybody new that has joined my channel. Welcome. Also, in my last video, which will be linked down below, I mentioned that I am trying to gather questions so that I can answer them in my video where I update my debt numbers. So if you have any questions regarding my journey, anything you want to ask me about me, or anything in general, just any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. I'll be compiling those questions and answering them in that video. Also, I just want to mention, I am planning a giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers here on my channel, so be sure to subscribe. And also when I reach 100 followers on my Instagram, my budgeting Instagram will be appearing on the screen, and it'll also be linked down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I should have $207. Okay, so it's 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 207. And then I also wanted to mention that unfortunately, they did let me know from my previous job that they had some internal changes and they were no longer able to hire. So that fell through. So for this month of June, I am not going to be working. I am going to be trying to look somewhere related to my field of study. So it is going to probably take me some time, just because with everything going on in the world, the current situation, those places have been not hiring and have actually been letting people go. But things are starting to look up, fortunately. So hopefully I have some luck with that. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to double check and make sure that these are all in frame, and then we'll get started. Okay, so everything's in frame. I have my cash envelopes here and my sinking funds here. So as usual, we're starting with cash envelopes, and then we'll move these off to the side. Okay, so let's start with taking out the money that was in use for this past week. And if the lighting is different from any of my other videos, I do apologize. I moved my desk back upstairs to my room, and the lighting here is different, even though there's a window. But for some reason, it's just a little bit different than downstairs. It's probably my bulbs. But anyways, there's nothing going to be going into bills. And then gas. I didn't use any of the money that was in here for that week, so I'm putting that off to the side. And then next up is groceries. That one, there has some money left over as well. And then up next is miscellaneous, which also has some leftover money. And then spending, which also has some leftover money. And then my phone, which doesn't get anything taken out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'll just set this off to the side already since I don't stuff my bills envelope. And then get started with gas. It's going to get 25. I have not been going out a lot or even anything, just to pick up some groceries over the week. It's pretty much, since my sister's not here, I don't do anything, so I need her to hurry up and come back. So there's that. And then groceries, it's getting 80, 50, 70, and a 10. So 80. And I'm going to rethink this. If I don't spend the full 80, I might drop it down back to 50. We'll see how that goes this week. This week will determine what happens to this envelope. And then miscellaneous gets its usual 20. Since I didn't go out, I didn't spend anything from here. But this week, I might have to go and pick up some things for the house. And then spending gets 10. Which again, same story. Since my sister's not here, I don't do a lot of spending. Usually it's just me and her going to Starbucks or going to a food place and getting something to eat. And then phone gets $20. But let me take out what's in here. And at 20, and I have 20, 40, 60, 80. So this is my phone bill for the month of June. So when I see my brother, I'll give this to him and then continue stuffing it so I can be ahead. So those are my cash envelopes. They're all taken care of, so I'm going to set them off to the side and then bring my sinking funds over and take them all out so that it's easier. Perfect. And then I'll just set this off to the side. I have so many things on my desk. I'm trying to work with this space that I have in frame, but we're making it work. So I have debt, and that is not getting anything. I have savings that is getting $1, or I believe I actually did decide to put $1 in here just to keep it going. So $1 in debt, and then I decided I won't be counting this until I do my debt updates number so that I can see what I have in here and what debts I can take care of. Savings is also getting $1 just because right now with me not working, they are not a priority. So a tiny $1 in here. And then since I'm in this envelope, I'm just gonna go ahead and add $10. This is my spending money that was left over, and I decided that my spending money that is not used at the end of the week is going to go into my savings. If you missed my last video, it will be linked down below in the description box. I mentioned that any spending money that's not used will go into my savings envelope, which I will use next year for the day of the concert that I have tickets to. So there's savings, and then gifts is getting $1. Let's see. Perfect. And these don't need condensing, but I recently actually did that, so I'll link that video down below in case you missed it. But when they do get a little bit thicker, I'll be condensing these again. Medical is getting $1 as well. Pretty much all my sinking funds are getting $1, except a couple of them. Insurance is one of those that is not getting just $1. This one is due in August, so I need to make sure I have the money for it. So I'm gonna add $31. And I did mention that I missed a week of cash envelopes in May, so I am $31 behind. So one of these weeks I'm going to have to stuff double. So let me go ahead and just add them into here, and then I can count. And now I have 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. So 361. So we still have a bit of ways to go, but it's getting there. So that's insurance. And then car maintenance is the other one where I stuff its usual $15. Let's see. So 10, 15. And now I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I have 128. And this year was the last year that I did not have to do a, what do you call that? An emissions on my car, but 2022 will be the year that I have to do one. So I need to save up for that as well. Projects is getting $1. There we go. And camera is getting $1 as well. When I have short nails, it's much more simple to put the money in here than when I have the longer nails. So there's that, and then leftover gets the leftover money for the week. So I'm gonna add that in here for the new month. And then we'll see what we have at the end of the month. Perfect. So those are my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. Let me go ahead and put these back into the binder. And leftover. Perfect. So those are my cash envelopes. Those are my sinking funds. I forgot to bring my coins, but I'll just add them to my coin jar off camera. So we've reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Down below in the description box, you'll find my previous cash stuffing as well as my bill exchange video. Please go ahead and leave some comments down below regarding my journey, whatever questions you may have, any questions that you want to ask me about myself. Feel free to leave them down below. I'll be collecting all those questions and answering them in my debt updates video. If you would like to follow my journey to debt freedom, hit that subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you. And adding something new, go ahead and hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.